So, how many feet does a person get buried? If you said 6, congratulations, you can count. Great job, my friend. But I think that 6 is a little too shallow. Let's try 600.
Like into my undead eyes, living willful and dead shall rise. Witches, werewolves, blood-sucking vampires, all after evil tales, prepared for your ears. Your fingers to the casket laid down to rest. Death is the beginning when you're an honored guest. So step into the circus, for you'll never leave. Be hypnotized by ambience with the bubonic plague. So come on, come all as you hear the sound of thunder. Buried alive 600 feet under.
This is fun. We have good times here, okay?
I've looked into your eulogy. The thing was read by yours truly.
It was boring.
Albeit it wasn't interesting.
As I've stated before,
It would be 10 times better if you ever learned to sing. Yes, and curse to the casket laid down to rest. And death is the beginning, since you're my honored guest. So step into the circus, for you'll never leave. Be hypnotized by amuse who's as hellish as me. So come on, come all as you hear the sound of thunder. Forever damned 600 feet under. Forever damned 600 feet under.
You think you have a choice? No! You're all gonna fucking die!
One, two, three, four. Why am I spiraling in the abyss? It's something to someone that I missed. I don't know how it happened. Why do I focus on all of the bad? It's cause all of the bad times I had. Focusing on dwelling on the past. Am I haunted by the insolent rise of worry and the pain? For no one knows my name. Why am I spiraling in the abyss? Is it something or someone that I missed? I don't know how do I tell. Why do I focus on all of the bad? It's cause all of the bad in my head. Focusing on dwelling on the past. Oh well, I think I'm haunted by the insolent rise of worry and the fame. Still someone knows my name.
So, tell you a little story to set the mood. This story takes place in 16th century Italy. It's great. So this guy, Lorenzo, he was a castrato. If you don't know what a castrato is, look it up. I'm not one to ruin your innocence tonight. Anyways, he was a castrato, an opera singer in simpler terms, and he joined this little choir in Italy. Mostly because his parents told him to and he didn't really have another choice. But, yeah, he grew older and he left the choir. It was cursed, by the way. He was beheaded shortly after. But this is his story. He was my friend, by the way. My friend the castrato, he'll put on a show. He's traveled through time and space just to say hello. My friend the castrato, he'll surely amaze. He'll seem like an angel and then surprise you for days. But my friend the castrato, he's gonna work great. He can sing, yeah, sure, but he's never been laid. My friend the castrato has something that he needs. Lots of money to pay for his misdeeds. But my friend the castrato shall work on his fame, even until the day he'll be summoned to his grave. So, I told you my friend's story. I might as well tell you my own. Would you like to know about my death? If you said no, well, you're in the very wrong show. You're gonna know about it anyways, and I'm gonna tell it to you right now. So, without further ado, can we start the overture? It means my great fault. It's a Latin phrase, and it's not fun. How is it that I transcended alienation? To blame? How is it that I can stay somewhat sane? July 11th, 1325. The night I died, my baby culpa.
It was in the clove of seasons. Summer was dead, bright and straight in my head. Then I remembered it all on the day that he passed. Although this grief will last. Pride is a dangerous thing. It'll make you feel grief. It'll make your heart sing. Pride is a dangerous thing. It'll make you feel. This is what happens when you don't play the lyrics for you. Pride is a dangerous thing. There. Okay. It was in the clove of seasons when I showed him that swamp. If he could, he would stomp. Soon after that day, I would teach him to walk, and still after today, I still wish he could talk. But still, pride is a dangerous thing. It'll make your heart sing. It'll make your heart sing. Pride is a dangerous thing. It'll stop until it truly has everything. Pride is a dangerous thing. Pride is a dangerous thing. I still remember that day when pride took my fallen scarlet ibis away. Pride is a dangerous thing. It'll make you feel grief and regret just a sting. Pride is a dangerous thing. It won't stop until it truly has everything. Pride is a dangerous thing. It won't stop until it truly has everything. Pride is a dangerous thing. It won't stop until it truly has everything. Pride is a dangerous thing. Pride is a dangerous thing. It was in the clove of seasons. Two, three, four.
There we go.
They'll consume what just every last penny floods into the room. They'll consume what the people won't know, won't hurt them, don't assume. Sir Hyman Weimer, this isn't right. The people, they've got an awful fright. Nonsense, the business is booming, and by the way, these instruments need tuning, but when the people find out how they're made, I don't think that their opinions will be swayed. But think of all the profit they'll buy, then we'll watch our riches soar up to the sky. They'll consume, watch as every last penny floods into the room. They'll consume what the people bow now under them don't consume. When it comes to business, you're very much wrong. You should see how this factory breaks into song. The people will cry and these bastards will die, then we'll watch our riches soar up to the sky. Ha! They'll consume, watch as every last penny floods into the room. They'll consume, think of all of the things that you couldn't undo. You didn't have to take this job, but now you did. And look, there's fire everywhere. Enjoy, my friends. You're gonna rot in your fucking graves. Here we go. They'll consume, watch as every last penny floods into the room. They'll consume. Now that you're finally here, please succumb to your doom.
Just as a side note, absurd is interchangeable between ukulele and piano. So really whatever instrument I have on hand is good, but right now I'll do ukulele because why not? Because I can. Gather round, I'll tell you the tale about birds, they all fell. She felt shunned by society to the point of insanity. It's a divine automaticity. I'm a robot now. Well, normalcy is subjective. Why is it so hard to make yourself be heard? I feel as if I'm automatonic. Is that so absurd? How is one productive in society when she can barely function? Will she have to mirror everything she sees or lack thereof? Or am I just a malfunction? I wish I had a clue, but sadly I cannot tell you. Why are things this way? Well, society, it's really truly just in disarray. Well, normalcy is subjective. Why is it so hard to make yourself be heard? I feel as if I'm automatonic. Is that so absurd? How is one expected to stay still when your brain is screaming at you? Man, it's such a bitter pill. How is one expected to stay sane when every single day is just an endless masquerade? Well, normalcy is subjective. Why is it so hard to make yourself be heard? I feel as if I'm automatonic. Is that so absurd? All the social rules, the sarcastic lies, my head libido, it's at its full size. Do I please you in my unstable eyes? I sure hope that you've enjoyed my disguise. Are you happy now? Well, normalcy is subjective. Why is it so hard to make myself be heard? I feel as if I'm automatonic. Is that so absurd? I'll suffer for my craft. I'm sure this pain won't last. But even if it does, we'll soon be sealed inside a casket. I'll starve myself to death before I overdose on meth. And I waste all of my breath on people calling me a mess. I'll trade all of my woes for songs of joy and death and prose, and Latin words that remind you to live your life before you know. I'll suffer for my craft, 'cause in the end the joy will last. Getting back to the ominous feel of things, okay?
Have you ever wanted to read your eulogy? You might think it's not possible. It's possible for me. Have you ever wondered what happens to your corpse after you're long dead? Would they ever have said my condolences? Of course not. Have you ever wondered what happens to your phlegm when you cough it up? Does it really ever stop, or will ya have to say Carpe diem?
It's a fairly simple phrase, like memento mori, irae, a lot of them.
Autopsies and interments, they're all the same to me. It's not the case for everyone, so I won't mind if you disagree. It's not that hard to figure out, it's not that hard to see that every single horror show begins with a good memento mori.
Hence why the first track of the album is called Memento Mori. I'm smart! Yay!
So if you're at a loss for words, I'll surely make you pay as you await your news irae. If I'm my own executioner, I'd make you sick and delusional. Then you would pray that I take the fall. If I'm my own executioner, if I'm both judge and jury, then take the burden for me. Then you can see what I see. If I'm both judge and jury, I don't want to go through this life alone. But if I must, my heart goes bust, and then I'll take the throne. I'm my own executioner. How does it feel to be inferior? I think I've given them delirium. If I'm my own executioner, who is to blame for his heinous crimes? If I were to blame someone, well, yeah, just blame time. Take it away, hands! 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm my own executioner. Own executioner. Own executioner. Own executioner. La da 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 da. 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 La da 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 da.
So sometimes I wonder if people actually like the things I do, or if I'm just an imposter and people do it for pity. So I wrote a song about it, and I hope you enjoy, because that's the title of it. Enjoy or die. Well, I've been working many years, shedding many tears, but nothing seems to work. Still I feel alone, like I'm stuck inside my home. I think I'll go and berserk. And if I were sighted, it's still unrequited love. I'll follow my dreams, and then I'll give myself a shove. Well, one day we
If I get follow my dreams and I just don't see the point for the ridicule and hatred, is this something they'll enjoy? Is it something they enjoy? Something's in my brain, I think that I'll just go insane, but I'll break it on stage. And then when I do, I know you will applaud too. Well, if you rearrange, oh, I crave your attention, not misapprehension. What to do? I can't give up now, or I'll let myself down. I won't bid adieu. Woo! Well, I've only got a chance, and I know I stated on all of the pitiful people that say I'm doing that part. If I get follow my dreams and I just don't see the point for the ridicule and hatred, this is something they enjoy. This is something they'll enjoy. Well, it's something I enjoy. Tour 2026? Fuck yeah! That's my New Year's resolution. Starting today. Not looking back. Okay, so in that previous song I mentioned, if I were sighted, it would still be unrequited love. Good job if you caught that. If you didn't, surprise, I'm legally blind, and I wrote several songs about my eyeballs. So, this is one you're gonna hear right now. Yippity-doo-dah. That's good, okay. Something's quite amiss. Is it my nystagmus? Is there a way that I can try and fix these unstable eyes? I doctors what a boy. Dilation's nothing more. I keep on asking why. I guess I'll just have to settle for a new TVI, cause the school system fucking failed me! Yay! That's why I'm fucking like this. I wouldn't be a crazed lunatic if I had help. Actually, that's probably not true. But, I sure do have fucking eyeball trauma. So, let's sing more about that instead of how the school system fucking sucks for disabled children. Yay. Sometimes it truly feels my blindness is surreal. Sometimes it feels like it's like my disability is like non-existent, and then the next day I'm like, fuck, I'm blind. Okay, cool. Did people ever get that, or am I just going fucking insane? Because either fucking way it could go. Anyways. Oh yeah, stereotypes. High functioning, they say. Now I ask of you, can the stereotypes just go away? Yeah, it's the 21st fucking century. It's not like
horrible at history, but it's not an era where disabilities are like shunned and shit. I mean, obviously, we have some progress, but I've got like a cane and shit. So, anyways, is there a way that I could change your mind? On unstable eyes. I like my eyeballs. I think I'll keep them for a lifetime. Until God decides otherwise, obviously. For who in their right mind would try and fix my unstable eyes? I lost more depth perception. That calls for a confetti can. So if love were really blind, I'd be in a relationship already, which is clearly not the case. But love isn't sighted either because, you know, anyone can fall in love, no matter how hard it can be. Whether you're white, black, disabled, able-bodied, a singing robot who fell in love with a toaster, anybody can fall in love. So there has to be some kind of middle ground, which is what I'm here to sing about. Love is not sighted or blind. Love is kind of like my eyeballs. Love is legally blind. More eyeball puns coming your way. Yippity-doo-dah, yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight? If that were true, how do I find someone that's right? I really haven't got a clue. They say love is blind, but I don't really believe it. My eyes at night. Believe me, I've tried, and it didn't go as I planned. Disaster looming at my hands. How could the sighted do these things to me? He wasn't even sighted, but I blame you anyways. It really shouldn't be this hard to find someone who's all one guard. I guess it's time for me to really see, metaphorically, because my eyeballs don't do shit, that love is blind. Well, legally, haha, laugh at my jokes, they're funny. It makes you cry. It seems profound when I make sound, but in the end, my ears are better than my eyes, my friend. My parents would like to debate that fact, but they are. Scientifically, I think I have like the modern version of the Usher's hearing. Anyways, do you believe in love? Eternal love, not romantic very much. Speaking of love, and you know how that disaster I mentioned? Well, guess what? I have a little story to tell you fuckers that are non-existent because I have no audience. This is just a practice session. Ah! Okay. Natural high is high right now. Fuck yeah. Anyways, I've noticed that when I'm, like, feeling really strong emotions, I swear a lot more, so sorry. Anyways, this is the song about when I was romantically delusional at, like, 15, and I wrote a song for a guy that I went to summer camp with. We bonded over Tally Hall, and I love Tally Hall, like, still. Like, Banana Maid is amazing. That's one of my favorite songs to play on bass, but anyways, wow, Okay, I'm clapping for myself because I can't think right now. Yay! I've done a good job. My arm still very much hurts from the tattoo yesterday, so I'm really exercising it. Anyways, Platonic Love. Before I get into any more shenanigans, steamboat. I'm not singing that. That's copyright. Okay. I need to equalize the piano. Here we go. Okay. When I see the sky, it's like time's flying by. I look at you, I feel so blue. When I watch the dock like a boat on a dock, it's so unclear. Why aren't you near? How do I tell if I'm truly in love? Would you feel the same way if push comes to shove? Why stop good things for wedding rings? How do I tell if we're a perfect match? I don't want this friendship or a steady edge. I don't know how. I don't know how to tell. Still to this day, I don't know how to tell, and I mean, I would like to get married to a man one day, except I want it to happen, but unfortunately my life isn't a Disney Channel movie, so I think it'll take a while. Yeah. More disability puns coming your way. Was it love at first sight? Probably not. No, not quite. It was your sound that whirled renowned. But how do I tell if I'm madly in love? If you that's the word for wedding rings. I haven't played this in a while. How do I tell if we're a perfect match? Won't you give me a sign like a lock or a latch? I don't know how. I don't know how to tell. I don't know how to tell. Oh, will I ever tell? That's the all-knowing question that I don't have the answer for. So I've sung about platonic love, romantic love. How about the best love around? Eternal love, because that can't be beat. Like any type of love, this is the best kind of like ever. And unfortunately, I'm not great with words, so I put it into a song. So yay. It's kind of a morbid piece, but also it's about how you should well, okay, I can't my introductions are horrible, so sealed in a coffin. Oh damn it, I need my kazoo. Hold on. Kazooka phone acquired. Okay, let's take 2. Oh, it fell out of my mouth. Okay. In a coffin, in a coffin, the undead always watching. In a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. Don't be the reaper, 'cause Christ is knocking. So open the metaphorical door to your chest cavity and pray your first prayer today. Because if you explaining things is very hard for me. That's why I'm a musician, not a preacher. I'm trying to do both, like in the form of songwriting, which is like a lot easier for me. But still, anyways, turn to him before you seal. In a coffin, in a coffin, the undead are never stopping. In a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. If you don't seize your foolish coffin. The undead are never forgotten. In a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. Oh yes, you'll be sealed out inside a coffin. In a coffin, in a coffin. I hit the instrument too hard. Inside a coffin. In a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. Oh, you'll be sealed. Oh yes, you'll be sealed. Oh yes, you'll be sealed. 2, 3, 4, in a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. Oh yeah, you'll be sealed once more. In a coffin, you'll be sealed in a coffin. Oh yes, you'll be sealed inside a coffin. Yay! Okay, I'm done.